uh, see how to add the collaborators to the project, and also apply branch protection rules in Git. So how we can do restrictions for the particular branch and access management so that they can't be able to commit the code to the main branch. Actually, why we need these restrictions means adding collaborator is nothing but if we are working on a project and we want that project to be involved by some other people, let's say other team members, so that the one who doing the project and the team members will be taking care of it. We are working, let's say we are working on a project and other 10 members need to be work on the same project, so that we need to add them as collaborator in our project and give them access to work on our project, which is nothing but managing and allowing access in the Git project. Another one is restrictions to the branch. When we do restrictions, we can restrict directly committing the code into the branch. So let's say we have a main branch. If we are having a main branch, and then the main branch will represent the production code, whatever the code existing in the main branch, the same code will be having in the production deployment. That means automatically when the new code has been deployed in the main branch, means automatically production also will be deployed with this main code. So we need to be careful that nobody should be able to commit changes or commit changes code into the main branch. Why? Because when we commit code into this main branch, so the production will also break. That's the reason nobody should be able to commit that code in the main branch. So we need to add restrictions. So if we want to add code in the main branch, we should have permission to raise a pull request to the main branch, so that after receiving with the collaborators, I mean after the collaborator receive the notification and review it, or the team members, if it is okay and safe, then later on it can be merged into the main branch or the master branch. So this is the actual process, the whole thing, how it works and how we need to give manage access. So let's see practical. Now here I have created a new repository called Git roles. Here you can see here Git roles. I have created the repository and added readme file in it. Now after successfully creating the repository, we can you can see my Git account here. I am on my account. You can see here Harshita JN21. This is my original account. I mean the main account. Now I am adding my another account as collaborator to this account. So to add collaborator, we need to first go to the settings. Then in the settings, we can see here uh, collaborators. When I click on it, I need to give the username or the email ID here. So my another account username is, let me give, here it is asking me for the password. Let's confirm it. So here it is showing to add collaborator. So let me give another account name here. This is, so I'm adding this account as collaborator. You can see here one collaborator here. So You can see one invitation here. When I go here, I need to accept the invitation. So I guess it's accepted the invitation automatically. So now what I'll do is I'll go to this uh, git rules repo, then I'll copy the URL, then I'll open my git bash, then I'll clone it, then the URL which I have copied. So it's cloning now. After this, first I need to move to the git rules. So I'm giving cd git rules. So you can see we are in our git rules working directory. So now I'll change the config like git config user dot email. I'm giving my email. So here I'll try to create a file called git. The command is, let me create a file called index.txt. Sorry, git index.txt. So here I'll write some code like hi honey. See, I'm committing the code in my main branch, so I'm giving git add, then git commit. I'm giving commit messages, committing the code in main. Now I'm pushing the code into my main git push. So it's been pushed now because main doesn't have any restrictions. You can see here it is visible here. You can see here honey joke committing the code in the main. It is directly committing. Honey joke is the contributor. Now let's do is let's go to the setting. Then you can see branch here. You can see add branch protection rule. I need to give name here, branch name. Let me give main. Then here you can see require a pull request before merging. At least one pull request is required to check whether the code is safe or not. So let's switch on it. Let me check for include administration. So apply the above settings will apply to administrators and custom. So let's do not allow bypassing. So let me switch on this. So after that, let's create. Let me try to do the same scenario now. I'm giving index.text. You can see the previous message here, hi honey. So let me add no access for main check. This is my message. So what I'm doing next is I'm adding it, git add, then I'm committing it, git commit hyphen m, then I'm giving commit message as check access for main branch. This is my commit message. After doing it, let's try to push. Git push is the command. So when I try to push it, you can see here error. Main protected branch hook decline, because main branch has some restrictions now, because we added restriction few minutes back. So what I can do in order to push the code to main is we need to create a branch. So what I'm going to do is, so in my collaborator account, so before that let's check how many commits are there. So I'm giving git log hyphen one line, You can see here, check access for the main branch. So now what I do is I'll switch git, I create a new branch, -c. Let me give branch name as, let's say, honey. So you can see switched to a new branch, honey. So let me give git log now, git log -one line. So now I'll try to push. So I'm giving git push -u, then origin, then my new branch name, that is honey. You can see it is pushed. Now code is not in the main branch, it is in my feature branch which I have created, that is honey. Let's go to the git UI. So what I'm doing is compare pull request. You can see I'm raising pull from honey to main and giving description as please check review and the code to main. Then I'm giving pull request. Here, at least we need one review. So what I do is when we click on review changes, you can see commit, approve, request change here. Now once I give approve changes in my review request, you can see here approved pull request. So now we can merge pull request.